here on Zoom. And if you're on live, give me a like, a heart, something so I know you're here and you're watching with us. And tonight's topic is Team Cup. So you probably saw Nikki post about it. I think she's talked a little bit about it in Coaches in Motion. And basically Team Cup is for anyone that is actively coaching, helping other people, and we get together as a team. Our Success Club points then earn us prizes. So I hopped on our online office real quick before I hopped on here, and you can go to FAQ, type it in. It's actually in the breaking news in your office as well. So check out Team Cup. Requirements are basically that you just rock out the month. You talk to new people, you set goals with your coach, set goals with your accountability partner, and earn prizes based on Success Club points. So every Success Club point that you earn, remember, is a life changed, and that's going to accumulate as a team. So there's 5 people on a team. There can only be 1 diamond coach. It can be brand new coaches, anyone that rank advances. So if you rank advance to Emerald, if you rank advance to Diamond, Star Diamond, that gives the team 3 extra points just for rank advancement. So that's a big one. You have to hit Success Club 5 in order to earn the first tier prize. So there's 3 tiers. The first tier is, let me think, I just looked. I think it's a Bluetooth speaker. And then there's a Beachbody like tote bag thing. And then there's a really cool like no sleeve Beachbody jacket. That is, I think, the top tier. Of course, the very top team will get flown to California to see headquarters. And there's some really awesome prizes for the top 10 teams. So it's just a fun way to get together. Here in the Empire, all of our active coaches are in Fuel Your Fire. And so anybody in Fuel Your Fire that wants on a team, we absolutely want you on one. If you are, hey, Chrissy, Mandy's on Zoom, just so you know. She tagged you, Mandy, so I'm letting her know. Anybody that's brand new is more than welcome to join us as long as you are ready to roll. If you are getting into some training, I know I highly encourage RevEmpire.com. And basically what we are asking, I know Chrissy and myself and Nikki, we're just asking if you're a newer coach that you've completed at least module 1 in the Rev Empire training before committing to a Team Cup. We want to make sure you know the basics before you hop into this. It's not anything to overwhelm you. It's what you should be doing anyway. Rocking out your journey, sharing it on social media, talking to brand new people, just getting to know your business, going through the trainings. A lot of us are in Jim Rump's training right now. So you should be in some sort of training, whether it's new coach training at your own pace. Maybe you're gearing up for Charlene's training in February, which I hope you all are. I know I'm going to go through it as well, just because it's new. But we don't want you to sit around and wait till then, because that's like February 8th. So we have RevEmpire.com training. We have Coaches in Motion training. I know when I first started as a coach, I just hopped into my online office when I had time, and I would just go through everything. Like, okay, what's this do? What's this tab do? Where does this go? What resource is this? And just get to know what's in your online office after you get through these trainings. So excited about it. We have a bunch of people here in Rev looking for teams, and just know Nikki, Rebecca, Chrissy, myself, I believe Amy Heskett's gonna lead a team. We are hearing who's on. We're sitting back. We're kind of watching some of the newer coaches to see what they can get through, see how determined they are to meet their goals. And we will team everybody up on Friday. So Friday's kind of the day here in Rev that we will say, okay, where are we going to put everybody? But in all honesty, we're all one big team. We can just only have 5 on a team. So we will put 5 together, and those 5 people will be working for a prize. You need to have a goal of at least Success Club 5 to help your team out. To get a prize, you have to have Success Club 5. So one All Access Challenge Pack is going to give you 3 points. A Shakeology HD order is going to give you 1. Any other challenge pack is going to give you 2. So it should not be that difficult to get those 5 points. So I always set the goal for myself at 10. Back in the day when I started, I always have to talk about this because it's so exciting. Nikki and I both had a little over 50 points for February Team Cup. And our team as a whole rocked it out. We earned all 3 of those prizes that month. It was the month 21 Day Fix launched. To be quite honest, that helped. And I'd only been a coach that was my 3rd month as a coach. So I really didn't know what I was doing yet, other than I was passionate about Shakeology. I was passionate about this new 21 Day Fix thing coming out and these containers. And I was talking it up in January and letting people know that they could get started with the best nutrition and the best fitness in February. So right now we have all access to really, really help our businesses right now, to help get people for the whole entire year, not just for a month, not just for 21 days, but for the whole entire year. So I get it. Shakeology is something you need to be passionate about to really get out there and educate people on what it is, why it's the cost that it is. And right now for me, I'm just focused on finding new people that need help, people that don't want to go to the gym. I talked to someone today that tried out a boot camp, and she's like, I turned 50 yesterday. She's like, this is just too much for me. And I totally get it. Charger. So honey, my charger's being used. You'll have to ask your dad. So you need to be looking for people that need a solution, people that are struggling with their health. Maybe people that you notice are not in the right mindset. Get them in your free group, get them in your coach's free group, motivate them, inspire them, help them out. There is a better way. You don't have to pay a $500 a year gym membership. You don't have to, quote unquote, quit eating and just diet your way. We know there's a better way. So that's what we're constantly sharing and letting people know about. So continue when you see the Team Cup come across. Make sure you put your name on there, but know that if you're in Fuel Your Fire, we know we have a list. If you are a newer coach and you've told your coach, if I'm your coach or Chrissy or Nikki or Rebecca, we know who you are, and we will do our best to match everybody up. We usually have a private message thread going, but I think we'll use Fuel Your Fire this time. We may pull in some Coaches in Motion members. So I don't know, we may ask them if they want to be in Fuel Your Fire for the month and kind of use that for our accountability. I know for me, as long as I'm focused on private messaging, I have a great month the next month. It always kind of carries. So there's still time this month to really be planting seeds now. So if you're thinking, I'll just wait till February 1st when this cup thing starts, don't. Start private messaging people now. Get them in your group. Talk to them about what you're doing. And that doesn't mean post a picture every single day on your personal page with your Shakeology cup. Beware of doing that. You don't want to come across as super salesy. Check out Nikki's personal page. Check out my personal page. Check out Rebecca's. Check out Chrissy's. Find ways to share what you're doing without shoving it in their face, if that makes sense. So my Shakeology cup that I posted today doesn't say Shakeology on it. And I said something like having my chocolate vitamins, why work? You know, people have probably heard Shakeology from somewhere, a lot of them. And they're like, I don't want that expensive thing. You know, I heard so-and-so didn't like it. It tasted bad, whatever. So you just want to make sure that you're being the product and you're showing the tools and you're talking about the tools, but in a roundabout way. So we're not putting out there stock photos from Beachbody every day. We know companies that do that, and we want to have more integrity than that. So that's what the training is going to help you do. So if you haven't went through Rev Empire training yet, get through it. It's not very long. You can totally get through it. Take notes, really sink it in. I have this gut feeling, and I know Rebecca keeps saying this too, like, this is the year. This is the year to help people. Like, I can just feel it. We have a team full of people that get it, and it's hard to find people that get it. Excuse me. It's hard to find people that realize we're not here just to sell something. Like, we are solving a problem for people. Where would I be if Nikki would not have posted about Shakeology and I would have seen it. Like, I can't even imagine where I would be right now. So don't think of it as selling. Think of it as solving a problem for someone, whether it's fitness or health or whatever it is that you're helping solve. Lainey, my charger is on the counter now that you say that. On the counter in the kitchen. Poor kid and her laptop and her iPads and everything she needs. Okay, so let me know what questions that you have about Team Cup. But again, it's not extra work. If you are actively wanting to help people, you need to be on a Team Cup. Work together, work on your goals, but you have to be willing to do work. Now, let's say, I remember when I signed up for a couple Team Cups, I remember saying, I don't want to be on a Team Cup because I don't want to let my team down. What if I don't get any points? What if I don't get Success Club 5? Let me clear that up right now. As a leader of one of the teams, as long as you show me consistently that you're doing the work, that you're working on some training, that you are adding new people to your network. So that means you're sending friend requests, you're getting to know new people, you're sharing your journey and rocking it out. You have to have your shake, you have to work out. You don't have to post it on your personal page every day, but that's what we have Vibe Tribe for. That's what you have. All of you, most of you here have these amazing groups where you're sharing your journey. Share it there, put it on your sprinkle it on your personal page so people know a little bit about who you are when it comes to your fitness. I'll tell you, when I started, it was way more to sprinkle because my whole life had changed. I mean, it had changed to fitness and nutrition, and it just, so that's okay. If this is the beginning of your journey and it's more of a sprinkle right now, totally fine. You do what you're comfortable with. But as long as you're showing your team that you are doing the work, you're doing what they're telling you to do, what they're asking you to do, what your goals are. For me right now, I wish I had my bubble sheets near. I don't think I have them. I think they're I work at the kitchen table a lot, not really my office. It's kind of crazy here. Rebecca has one. So I'm using the 100 bubble sheets. My goal is to talk to 100 brand new people every month. So where do I find those people? Well, I make posts that I'm hoping are going to attract friends that maybe I have never talked to. I'm adding new friends, and as they accept my friend request, I'm just chatting with them. Hey, I see you grew up in Iowa too. When did you graduate? Or, hey, I see you've lived in Nebraska City. Do you work in the area? Just chatting with people, nothing Beachbody related, just getting to know people. I like people. People are fun, and they may have something that's going to help me in the future. I learned today, I'm chatting back and forth with this person I've never talked to, but she accepted my friend request. I got to a point where I'm like, so, do you work in the area? And she said, no, I work from home. And I said, oh, that's awesome. I'm newly working from home. Can I ask what you do? She said, well, I'd have a daycare. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I've thought about that, and I just can't imagine it. Props to you for doing that. I couldn't have kids run around my house. And we're chatting. She's like, yeah, and I also make crocheted hats. And she automatically showed me a picture of a dress she made her daughter. I'm like, it's awesome. And so I said, do you have a business page? And she said, well, I'm working on that. And I said, well, great. Let me know when your business page is up. I'd love to be a part of it. And here is my business page as well, if you're ever looking for health tips. And I shot her my link. So, you never know. I sometimes buy those little crocheted hats for gifts. Now I know someone I can go to. I like to support people that I have chatted with and know personally, other than just going to a craft fair to someone I don't know, if I can. Okay. So that's my 100 builds is what I call it, just new people. And then 100 invites. And this is just not set up an event and click invite to 100 people. That does not count. Yes, you should be doing this. Yes, you should have an event set up. And yes, you should be clicking invite and choosing some friends that you think maybe would be interested. But then you need to private message and talk to people. Hey, I'm doing a Love Your Crockpot free group. Are you interested in some healthy crockpot recipes? Simple as that. I'm really good at inviting to free groups. Not so good at the challenge group part. Nikki's better at that. But then I like to, if I've got a lot of new people for these free groups, then I'm comfortable saying, did you enjoy the group? What did you enjoy most? They're now going to be in Team Fit and Lean, which is where I share also about Beachbody stuff. So now I can say to them, thank you for joining me for the week. What did you benefit from? I also want to make sure you know that I offer a 30-day accountability group where I match you up with a fitness program and nutrition plan that fits your needs. Totally more comfortable for me to then ask them if they're interested in that. So free groups are really like the basis of my business. I'm not going to lie. I started in a Shakeology challenge group, so that's just where I'm comfortable. So for February, I will be running 4 free groups, and I highly encourage you all to do this. 4 free groups in my Team Fit and Lean, not setting up extra groups like we used to, because that gets to be a nightmare. We're running them all in our free group. If you don't have a free ongoing group, ask your coach if you can run one with them in their group. So the first week, I'm doing mission love handles, because that's something I want to work on. And I'm going to simply share each day a new move that people can do via live video to target that area. And the great thing is I can talk about how I learned these moves in my awesome fitness programs that I do in my living room, right? And I can talk about how I'm doing a lot of these same ones in the program I'm currently doing. Now that's actually going to continue because I do a fit challenge in my group for 30 days. So that will be the area we target in my group. And I'll have people that will, that aren't doing at-home fitness yet, but will do that. I have a plank challenge right now going on this month in Team Fit and Lean. And I have a few people, even though I struggle to post every day, they post their time, which is awesome. The second week, I have Love Your Crockpot. People want nutrition and recipes. I suck at that, so I'm forcing myself to learn. So I researched Pinterest yesterday, and I went online for ideas of recipes. I'm super picky. So I picked 3 recipes that are fairly simple. A lot of the ingredients I have in my house, and if I'm picky, most people are going to have them. So I took the links, I put them on a document, I took the ingredients from all 3, put them down at the bottom so they can print it off, take it to the store, and get the ingredients that they need. So that's my second week. Third week is Love Your Love Handles, Crock-Pot. Oh, I'm going to take content that Leslie actually found in the Beachbody blog or articles. Great resource. Find those, use them, about your failures. And I'm going to do one on Love Your Failures, kind of spin off of what Leslie did. I'm going to do some live videos and talk about failures. And so basically, Leslie just took that article, broke it into 5 days, put a little spin on it so it's her voice, put it in a document, and it's there for us to use and fuel your fire. Ha! Love it. And then, Rebecca, what am I doing? Why am I drawing a blank? You help me with these. What's my 4th one? Crock-Pot, Love Handles, Failures.
That's all I've got too.
I'm drawing a blank. I only have 2 completely set up, an event set up, so that's why I'm forgetting that 4th one.
Shoot, yeah, that's all I have down.
If anybody's online and wants to look and fuel your fire, I posted in there.
Here, I can do it.
So think about what you're passionate about and mix it up. It doesn't even have to be health and fitness. Maybe you're going to run an organization group. Maybe you're going to run some sort of make a craft with your kids group and still put them in your health group. I mean, these are all things that you're passionate about. The idea is to attract new people. Some people will be attracted to wanting to fix the area of their love handles. Some people really want crock-pot ideas. The failures one, I'm not sure if I'll attract new, but I put it towards the end of the month because I'm hoping it will benefit at least someone in my Team Fit and Lean, because it's really good content. I know for myself, I felt really excited about it. So that would be my strategy, and I highly suggest you come up with a strategy. Start typing it up now. It's not hard. It's like, think back to high school. Go to Google, which I didn't have then, so we're really lucky now, and I just type in love handles and see what comes up. And I type in crock-pot and see what comes up. And I mean, it can be on anything. So content's out there. You just go find it, make it your own, put it in a document so that you can pre-post with Postcron. You can schedule your posts, and then you're good. Rebecca, did you see it?
Is it Abs Are Made in the Kitchen?
No.
No.
That's
Okay, I'm still looking. Oh, here's your 4 free groups.
Love your veggies.
veggies.
What is it? Love veggies.
Veggies. Okay, which again, I suck at. So that's why I picked that, because I have ideas. So I can talk about how I hide a serving of my veggies, my green container, in my Shakeology. And I can talk about the recipes that I use. They may not be 100% clean, but if I'm going to eat it, it's probably pretty decent because I'm pretty picky. So yes, love your veggies. I haven't worked on the content yet, but again, I can easily go to Pinterest, search all my veggie recipes, find ones, find 5 to share maybe for 5 days. And then I can go online and I can search each one and say, okay, day 1, the main ingredient's broccoli. Let me go search why we should be eating broccoli. Post it. Day 2, maybe it's green beans. I'm going to go find what that's about. It's been really fun for my teacher brain to go look for all this stuff. Yes.
Hey, as you were talking, now have you read Super Life, the book?
I've read Super Life and I plan to use it for a little bit of it.
Okay, because I was going to say, I know he talks specifically about certain vegetables and stuff, so that would be really cool too.
Thank you for reminding me. Because
I don't know how expensive that book is, but would that be a good giveaway in that group?
It's like $15. It's a hardback.
Yeah.
That's a good thought, though. It might be. I'm doing it at the end.
At least give them the link for it.
That's true. Definitely. It's a powerful one. The creator of Shakeology did write the book, but I will tell you, it only talks about Shakeology like that much. So, but it helps me understand what my body needs and why Shakeology is so powerful to me. This man knows his stuff. So reading Super Life just reminded me, and I got to meet Darren O'Lean at my very first summit. And I got to shake his hand and give him a hug. And it was amazing. There's all these lines at that first summit because there was only 9,000 of us. Oh gosh, that was crazy amazing. But anyway, you could stand in line to talk to, get a picture with Autumn. You can stand in line with the Brazil butt guy and get a picture, and Sagi, which I didn't do. I'm so mad at myself. I remember Nikki saying, don't you want to go over there and stand in Sagi's line? I'm like, nah, I'm never doing any of that stuff. I'm not lifting weights. I took a picture from afar and I went and talked to Darren O'Lean because he was standing by himself. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That man changed my life. I'm going to go talk to him. It was amazing. So I feel bad that we don't have that opportunity anymore. You can earn photo ops at Summit though. So, okay. And which was the next thing I wanted to talk about. Summit is coming. And if you get it, if you want to make this business even just a strong hobby, because I started as a hobby and I went, you need to go to Summit. There's still tickets there. I just looked, they're $195. It's just amazing. It's in New Orleans this year. Yes, I know it's an investment. It is a business expense. Cha-ching! Great business expense. I know I plan to fly there. It could be you totally could drive there if you felt like that was going to save a lot. But it's so worth it. I know Renee, who's on Zoom, was so nice to book these rooms, and we so have to change them to our names, Renee.
I was just thinking, I sent her a message I think we need to switch the credit card.
So Rebecca and I and Renee and Christy, we all have rooms. Renee says, yes, we need to switch to our names. We want to fill our rooms. We'll put 4 in a room and make it as affordable for everyone as we can. Renee, do you remember how much a night those were? She did find the info. Okay, I did have one of my coaches ask, and I could not for the life of me remember. But just know, you make it work. You bring Shakeology to drink when you're there. You just, if you can't spend a whole lot of money, you just don't. My first summit that I went to, I didn't spend a lot in the core because I didn't have it. And then the second year, I still didn't have a lot. So I didn't spend much in the core. I bought the new program. The core is the big store. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, it's like the mall of Beachbody. It's amazing. But then last year I was able to save enough so that I had $300 that I could spend in the core, which of course was amazing because who doesn't want shirts and pants and hats and cups and whatever else you can get. So consider it, highly consider it. It's in July. I don't remember the exact times. But again, we will cram as many as we can in these hotel rooms. Even if we have to put people on the floor and make it cheap and fit everybody, we'll make this happen. if you want to go. If you commit to it, you get a ticket and you just keep saving for that. So Renee says, take a loan out for the core. Yes. The core is a problem. And, if you go and you don't have any money, just avoid the core. Just don't go. I mean, you'll really want to see it, but they have Shakeology bars. You can get Shakeology for like $5. They blend it up. It tastes amazing. You can pick, is it one workout now, Rebecca? You pick one workout with the trainers.
Yeah.
My first year, we got to work out every day, but there's like 25,000 of us now. So it's a big change in numbers. And then there's the super workout where all 20,000 are together on the street. I don't even know how people work out really during that, because I'm so intrigued. And that was my third year. I'm so intrigued by the sheer number of people on the streets that I just want to like take pictures and record. It's insane. So maybe one year I'll actually work out, but for now it's just been really fun. So Summit, anything, Rebecca, I'm forgetting about Summit? The trainings are great. Top coaches.
Just the chance to actually connect with people face to face. Finally, I mean, you and I met for the first time last Summit, and gosh, I can't believe that was just last Summit.
I know.
And it's just a really cool way to. My first Summit, it just gave me the big picture. Like, oh my gosh, a lot of people do what I'm doing and they're successful at it, and I can do this. It was that shot in the arm of, no, I really can do this. It makes sense. This is completely, this is a great thing to be a part of. It's very inspiring. And just, I think some of my favorite talks are ones that Carl himself does when he addresses us, because sometimes he just sits down on stage and he just talks to us like we're one big family and we're all in this together. And it's neat. You just feel like you're a part of something so great and so big.
Right. I agree. The big picture, I know that first year I'm like, I'm not at my goal. And Aaron went with me and he's like, I don't have a beach body. And I'm like, no, you don't have to. And once we went that first time, I'm like, okay, everybody's on a different path in their journey, a different part of it. And like Rebecca said, meeting people that you only see on social media all in one place is like the biggest excitement ever. So highly recommend it. Just know that this people pleaser right here cannot please everyone. That was my lesson of the summer. I love y'all, but I'm going to go do my own thing, and you're welcome to follow me if you like, but I'm working on my people pleasing issue that I have. I really got to work on that. So I have to remember we're all adults and I don't have to babysit everybody. So Rebecca's going to help hold me to that this year, and I'm sure as well. So I tend to worry a lot about other people and making them happy. So
you've always been that way.
Mandy knows we've known each other for years. I've had this issue my whole entire life. It used to be big and make me sick. Luckily, it doesn't make me do that anymore. But it just I'm constantly spinning in my head. How do I make that one happy and that one happy and that? And literally before we left, I was thinking, I knew exactly what I needed to do to make each of them happy. And I was wrong. We got there and I totally was off base with a lot of people. It threw me for a loop. So, in New Orleans, I promise I will not be doing that. And there'll be a lot of leaders emerge. The second year, I only had 3 of my coaches go, which was amazing for my second year. And I kind of led the pack, which was great. But then this last year, we had so many more, like 9, I think. And I can't lead that many different personalities. So Rebecca and I will be hanging out and people can join us when they want. But it'll be exciting. New Orleans, I hear, is amazing. So just wanted to throw that in there. So back to Team Cup. Friday's the day. If you're a new coach, get into Rev Empire, get that done. And just talk to your coach. What are my goals? What should I be doing? I know even to today, I still, when I talk to Nikki once a week, I still a lot of weeks just say, tell me what to do. Like, what else do you want me to do? So that's okay. Like, that's what we're here for. There's a lot of people that aren't fortunate to have uplines that are helpful. And we're so thankful to have that. We're thankful to have each other. If you don't have a success partner yet, that's okay. you figure it out. You talk to your coach, what are my goals? And then you figure it out. This streak thing was really interesting and new for me, and I'm not techie. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go to YouTube. I've got 2 hours before the kids are back from school, and I'm just going to figure it out. Like, I'm going to go find coaches that use it, watch their videos until something clicks and I figure it out. So don't feel like you have to do it like us, like your coach or someone on the team, but you can use the ideas that we have. But remember, it's your business. Isn't that crazy? Like, you don't have to have a building. You don't have to have a bunch of product in your house. You don't have to have this huge startup fee. Like, it's your business. And I think we forget that because all we invest is our own product, and we don't have to have a mortar building for people to come to. But it's you. You know, I listen to Lindsay Matway. She's my girl. I know she may not motivate everybody, but she motivates me. And for the first year of my business, I kept thinking, this girl just like struck it rich. Like, she got lucky. She's always had this body and people love her. And this is how it is. And then I met her in Cancun, and she chatted with me for a few minutes and took a picture with me and gave me a hug. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a real person. Like, she's real. And she told me that nurses and teachers make excellent coaches on her team. And so I started researching her and listening to her stories on YouTube. And wow, y'all, she put in like 80 hours a week with a brand new baby. She had just came out of like bankruptcy and living in her car. She hustled. She made it work. She found out what to do. She didn't have anyone telling her what to do. She had no clue what to do. She figured it out. And hearing that was just what I needed to quit coattailing on Nikki, to quit hoping Nikki's going to tell me what else to do and show me what to do. And I started to realize I have to go figure it out. I can only ask her so much. And it gets to the point then where, and she slowly started to do that. I would text her and she would text me back for a while. And I'm like, shoot, that means I got to go figure it out. And she started getting pretty honest. And she'd say, Kim, go to FAQ and figure that out. I'm like, oh man, now I got to go figure it out all by myself. So, but it was just what I needed. It was just what I needed to be my own business owner, not just someone doing this as a hobby. Great. If Lindsay Matway can do it, if she can put in all these hours, Renee Axel, you still need to sleep. I am talking to you. But yes, if we can put all these hours in now, we're not going to have to do that in the future. She doesn't have to do that now. You know, she's got a newborn baby and zero debt and like a beach house that I will rent one day. So stay with me because y'all are coming and we're going to stay and rent Lindsay Matway's beach house. Yes, Rebecca, we are renting that beach house. So it is like on my 5-year plan. I'm sure the beach house will still be there and gorgeous. I cannot wait till the day when I can private message Lindsay Matway, because we're friends on Facebook, and ask her how I can rent her beach house. So it's definitely on my goal set, but that's what this business does. It makes you dream bigger than you ever thought was possible. And it makes you realize to have what you want, you've got to put in the work. So GoPro, we're reading that in Rump's training right now. And it's just what I needed to remind me of just basic network marketing, like why it is we do what we do. Those of you that are getting into new coach training, once you finish that, then we will encourage you to join this group with Jim Rumps. So, which is kind of the next step this year. All right. Well, thanks for hopping on. If you have questions about CUP, ask me, ask your coach. We'll get you in on a team. If you just have some concerns, you're not sure exactly what will be expected, just talk to your coach. They'll let you know. Like I said, really, it's just as a new coach, it's all about training. And as a veteran coach this year, it's all about training because we're all doing the Jim Rumps training. We're spending about 30 minutes a day doing training. And then the other times throughout the day, reading personal development, talking to new people, and coming up with kick butt events that people are going to want to join and private messaging them to join in and try things out. And, you know, one day they may say, I need what you have. I need fitness, or, okay, it's time. I want to try that Shakeology. I mean, my mother-in-law took her a year with me doing this before she finally said, all right, get me a bag of that stuff. I'm tired of being tired all the time. And your house is all happy and energized. So, and now she's never been the same. She has been drinking it ever since, and She says she misses a day. She feels horrible. So I gave that to her, and I'm proud of that. That was a solution I helped her with, and it feels amazing to do that. So you all that have helped people know that it's the best feeling in the world. So thanks for hopping on. I'm excited to see all the cup teams that we have going, and just know we're here for you and we're here to help. But try to go out and find some stuff on your own if you can too, and impress us. Say, look what I found. Maybe you're going to want to use it, or maybe you're going to want to watch it. And we'll see some new leaders emerge out of our team in 2017. Oh, that was cool. Rhymed. Love y'all. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. I will get
Bye.
this recording up